movement of cows in our forest and interstate movement of terrorists following cows in our forest ends today. Coming from Biafra Prime Minister His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekman Joko, he posted this on his official X handle. Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I bring you another update coming from Biafra Prime Minister. He posted this on his official X handle, bowing the movement of cows in our forest and interstate movement of terrorists following cows in our forest. He said it ends today. We all know the havoc that Fulani terrorist headsmen wreaked in Biafra land before now. So if there is any of them still in our forest, they should know that anyone from now here gonna know what to promise. These bandits were raping Biafra old mothers before now, not just our old mothers alone. They were raping our sisters, butchering our people. They will come out from the forest where they are camping, wreak havoc and disappear until they were flushed out. And then I gave them army uniform to continue where they stopped. And since then, they have been hearing it from Biafra gallant men. So anyway, I'm now what to promise from Biafra resistant fighters of Biafra Liberation Army. Before I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. So Biafra Prime Minister posted this on his official X handle. There are a lot of videos of headsmen wreaking havoc, killing and terrorizing people. There is a particular one I'm looking at here now, how they beheaded a very young man in a market square, or should I say in the center of a community or a village. That very young guy lost his life, didn't thinking of an eye. He was blindfolded, his hands tied back, and they just threw him on the floor, cut off his neck. These are the things we are fighting against in Biafra land. The reason we said they are not needed in Biafra land. These terrorists don't deserve to be in anybody's land. But if you think that they are friendly, oh, you are more accommodating, take them. If you believe that, oh, your people are more accommodating, they are free to come to your state, not in Biafra land. We have made it clear they are not needed. Anywhere they are being seen in our forest, in our bushes, in our farmland, they will be dealt with mercilessly, brutally. No pity, because they don't pity us. These are the people that have been killing us before now, raping our old mothers. You see little boys, little Fulani headsmen terrorists with AK-47, raping our old mothers, butchering our people. I don't know if you all have forgotten the video of one of our sister that was butchered in the farm and her body parts were thrown in every corner of the bush. The reason we'll keep flushing them out. So we must continue with this very update. Biafra Prime Minister said the movement of cows in our forest and the interstate movement of terrorists following cows in our forest ends today. Let nobody say they didn't know that the movement of cows in our forest is bound and the enforcement of the ban starts today, 1st of September 2024. So he who have ears should listen. These are the activities of Fulani terrorist jihadis. They are not telling you. Take a look at the videos of the atrocities. There is another post from Biafra Prime Minister that I'm going to read for you. How they were butchering people in the community. How they were killing people in their own community. Look at dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies everywhere. Villagers were being killed, or should I say farmers. Because their homes they are working with are still there on the floor. These people were killed by bandit headsmen. And Biafra Prime Minister said, this is what the Biafra Liberation Army are preventing from happening while the terrorist Nigerian army are in Biafra land, struggling to bring them in. That is what they have been trying, how to subdue Biafrans so that everybody will be in fear, to pave way for their foot soldiers, headsmen, to troop into Biafra land. But the more they try, the more Chukwu Kekabiyama disappoints them, the more they're being dealt with. So they are in Biafra land struggling to bring them in, the Nigeria. This is happening every day, but Simon Ekpa is their biggest problem. These atrocities of headsmen are happening every day in the north. Look at farmers, how old farmers, how they are being killed, how they are being butchered in their farm by headsmen. And some of you will be wondering why we said they are not needed in Biafra land. These people are not humans that you can allow to occupy your land. They drive joy in shedding blood. They drive joy in killing their fellow humans. They don't have any pity nor sympathy. The same way Biafra gallant men will not have. Anywhere they are being caught in Biafra land, they will be mercilessly dealt with. They have been terrorizing Biafra land, or they terrorized Biafra land before now, to the extent our people will go to market, on their way coming back, they will be raped and they butchered. And their body and their dead body will be left on the roadside. Every time in Biafra land, Biafra old mothers will go to farm and being raped by these bandits. And do you know the worst part? Those fools that claim to be Southeast representatives and what they call them, the traditional rulers and governors, didn't say anything. None of them condemned it. They were all silent. They were all mute, like they were not hearing all these atrocities. This was the reason Madike created ESN, to put a stop to the raping of our old mothers and butchering of our people in the farm. These bandits occupied our farmland and bushes before now. They will troop out in mass, wreak havoc and disappear. And you'll hear Nigeria police telling you, oh, there were no trace of the perpetrators or the headsmen, and they will sweep it under the carpet. Nobody will talk about it again. The reason Biafra gallant men will deal with them mercilessly anywhere they are being caught in Biafra land this time around. The movement has been banned. So if they believe or if they think they own Southeast, let them come. Let them come and meet their end, because their end is already waiting for them in Southeast. Their end is already waiting for them. They are not needed. And the earlier they realize this, the better for them. The movement of cows in our forest ends today, and the interstate movement of terrorists following cows. These are foot soldiers. These are foot soldiers, nothing like headsmen. They are nothing but foot soldiers that Fulani Caliphates are doing everything to bring into Biafra land. When they were being flushed out, they now gave them army uniform to continue where they stopped. And when Biafra gallant men stepped out, he put down on them. We were telling them that when the time will beat Surugede for them, they will not be able to dance it. They thought we were joking. Now the Surugede is playing and they are feeling it. The more they come to Biafra land, the more they meet their end. So let the Fulani Caliphate keep out their foot soldiers of Biafra land. They have been warned. If not, the Woto of a Zoo terrorist army and their checkpoint will be extended. So the earlier they leave, the better for them. No place in Biafra land will be occupied by these terrorist bandits in the name of headsmen. They don't have any place in Biafra land. No single place. So the movement of cows in our forest and interstate movement of terrorists following cows in our forest ends today. Let nobody say they didn't know what movement of cows in our forest is. Let nobody say they didn't know that the movement of cows in our forest is banned, and the enforcement of ban starts today, 1st of September. So nobody will forget it. 1st of September. You'll not say, oh, what date is that? 1st of September 2024. We, the Biafrans, are fully behind you, Biafra Prime Minister. Bless you, the good guy. So Biafrans, I'll stop here. Let me read a few comments from Biafrans. First person said, good morning, Biafra Prime Minister. This is a very welcome development. Let them be flushed out, okay? Another person said, God bless you, our Jara, for this statement, which it extended to no more terrorist, polluted cows in our land. Let our people wake up and rare a fee, which we are known for, and healthier, okay? Another person said, this September go hot for zoo terrorists. Let them find a place for their cows or relocate them back to the north. Right on, our Prime Minister. Your friends are solidly behind you, okay? Another person said, from this time onwards, if the Fulani terrorist jihadists in ragtag and their disease and sodomize the infested cows refuse to leave Biafra territory, Amadioha shall strike them. Okay, Biafra Liberation Army and all the Biafra Defense Forces shall strike all of them and their cows out of Biafra land. Okay. Another person said this is some of the activities the Fulani terrorist jihadists, their ragtag department are doing in all the parts of Nigeria, while their unrepentant recruited terrorists in army uniform and police uniform are aiding and doing what the Fulanis cannot. Okay, what the ragtag cannot do. This is what Biafra Prime Minister is talking about. The reason they are not needed in Biafra land. Okay, another person said, I hope you know there are more Igbos in the north than you have in the east. What does that got to do with what we are saying? They are all in your for this. These are funjas. What does that got to do? Our people are not living in their foresting, and that they are not living in forest in the north, nor in the bush or farmland. They buy land and build houses. Now, though you people never believed or ever agreed or acknowledged that truly our people are buying land. It was a development. You did not develop, but they are bought everywhere. The reason I'm angry, I'm seriously angry with our people. What happened 1967, 1970 is enough for them to know that their investment, people say, happen alibo. God made business outside. The Buru de go like alibo. Beyond when you're lecturing alibo. Uno tigeshe, uno things in alibo. The other people, even without the what is it called? The international airports and people, they matter Ghana, Biafra. But no, you see them going to Lagos, Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, developing those places. At the end, you will see the hatred they have on Igbo showcasing. And they are lying, they did this. They never believed that you people developed Lagos up to today. You buy land in the north, but if they are coming to southeast, they want to occupy our forests and bushes, and you will see these are funjas crying under our post. Igbos are living in the north. Are they living in the forest? No, are they living in the bush? Are they not living where humans live? How are you people full of hatred for Igbo like this? Sometimes I'll be asking, what is really the problem? What did Igbo did to other tribes and that zoo? They can't tell you. They just have that natural hatred. They hate Igbos with passion. And if you ask them why, they can't tell you. Well, we must continue. Another person said, thank God, thank you, Biafra Prime Minister. This is time. These abominable cows is eliminated from our forest. Okay. Another person said, it's going to be September to remember to all the enemies of our freedom. Bridget Ebo. Okay. Another person said, we the Biafra are fully behind you, Biafra Prime Minister. Carry on. Okay. Another person said the movement of cows in our forest and interstate movement of terrorists following cows in our forest ends today. Don't say you were not warned. Okay, dear friends, I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. Biafra Prime Minister, the commander of Biafra Liberation Army, is giving the order and it's going to be enforced. Whether they like it or not, they will be flushed out of Biafra land. Don't forget to share, leave your comment at the comment section, and please turn on once you get notification. Tune in and share as you're listening. God bless you, Biafra Prime Minister, and our gallant men doing the needful to those terrorists coming to terrorize Biafra land. Thank you all.